If there was any doubt that the Catholic Church in St. Lucia was alive and well, the turnout at last weekend's rally erased it. Hundreds of St. Lucian youth from 4 vicariates, along with a 62-member contingent from Trinidad and Tobago, spent Saturday and Sunday reflecting on the theme, Youth Transforming Youth Through an Encounter with Christ. The final day of the event saw the Marigot Secondary School auditorium packed to capacity, with attendees spilling out onto the grass outside. The guest speaker at Sunday's rally challenged the young Catholics to resist the status quo and to do their part to keep the church relevant.
What I tried to do today was to impress on them, one, that there is need for that transformation amongst the young people, particularly in St. Lucia, given all that we've been hearing in terms of the rape of a 97-year-old woman, the increase in crime and violence, that there is need for young people to speak to young people and to learn the language of young people. But that can only happen when there's an encounter with Jesus Christ, when they understand and they encounter the real Jesus, not the Jesus that is portrayed in pictures and that sort of thing, but a Jesus who understands, a Jesus who empathizes, a Jesus who knows to be confused and yet still emerge out of that confusion because of a relationship with God.
The very outspoken speaker also warned the church against marginalizing young people, but rather inviting them to be part of the divine work of the organization and making them a part of the deeper narrative of God's plan.
I believe that the youth are the ones who will be able to transform our society. The apathy we feel as people, with our politicians, with our economists, the young people, if they're sufficiently empowered with an encounter with Jesus Christ, I believe that they can actually take us out of where we are today.
The morning session was followed by a praise and worship segment that rivaled any carnival because of the sheer excitement, vibrance, color, and energy in the room. It was enough to get even priests and nuns on their feet. An afternoon mass officiated by Archbishop Robert Rivas himself, along with a motley crew of priests, saw the morning's challenge to youth to partner with the church to lead other teens to Jesus Christ being repeated. The challenge was accepted by some, while others expressed optimism that the day's teachings had not fallen on deaf ears.
The easiest way I can think of is to empower others around me, especially at school, about God, and help them to realize that it's not just about talking about God, it's about living the Word of God in your life.
I only hope that the message that he brought out today, that they take it into consideration and they put it into practice as they live their normal daily life. And some nowadays you don't even get children who are willing to help. So then by they're now going back to their parish, I only hope that they are more helpful persons, more spiritual persons, and that they can transform their own life into other persons.
The two-day rally appeared to be the church's admittance that if the youth are the future, then they need to be a priority in the church today. For the DBS News World, Kendall Burton reporting.